Rowan finished watching the next episode of Mystic Knights, Tyrune. Rowan is thinking about the missing piece of the ancient scroll. He thinks it may give him a clue to his role as Draganta. A mysterious knight appears and tells him that Maeve has the missing piece. Rowan tries to thank him, but the knight disappears. Later, Rowan leads his team on an invasion of Maeve's castle. They swipe some armor from camping soldiers and sneak in. One of Maeve's generals almost catches them, but they distract him by cutting a rope holding up a chandelier. The general chases them around with a group of soldiers, but the knights manage to outsmart and lose them. Rowan makes it to Maeve's throne room. She's already in battle attire and manages to match Rowan for a while, but eventually the knights have her cornered. Angus threatens to smash her scepter, and she claims to give them the missing piece of the scroll. She gives them a scroll, but it's just a list of incantations. She says a druid who worked for her great-grandfather had the scroll and only left this behind. Maeve tells them that the druid is at Blackwater Loch. The knights head out, and Maeve approaches Torque. She waves a hand, and suddenly Torque is holding the helmet of the mysterious knight from earlier. They evilly laugh that everything is in place. Later, Rowan is impatient to find the druid. Kahad warns of a monster in the loch, but this doesn't deter him. The next day, the knights can't find Rowan. They check his room and find him already gone. Rowan has reached the loch and begins to read the incantation on Maeve's scroll. A three-headed dragon rises from the loch and attacks. Luckily, his friends make it in time to help. They try to summon Pyre, but something's stopping him. Aideen goes to check on him and finds him shackled in magic chains. Aideen can't break them. She returns to the knights to explain the situation. The knights retreat. Angus cheers up the team with his impression of Kahad. I thought the ancient scroll was already complete. Maybe I missed something, or maybe this is just something the writers came up with just now. Rowan, trusting the word of a random dude he bumped into in the woods, feels a little out of character. I think he should have been a bit more skeptical. One nice subtle clue to Maeve's plan is her already being in her battle attire when the knights show up. For whatever reason, the show doesn't try to hold on to the mystery and just reveals the twist. The next episode is titled Tyrune Returns, so this is basically the first of a two-parter. I think the twist should have been held off until next episode, or at least until the end of this episode. During Maeve and Rowan's fight, Maeve calls Rowan what sounds like impudent little Scot.
You impudent little goth!
I guess an Irish person might consider that an insult. Odd thing, the VHS rip I have on DVD is nearly incomprehensible at the end. The audio is distorted, the video is jumpy. It wasn't until I was able to watch the custom fan remaster available on Internet Archive that I knew what was going on. A few episodes ago, I discovered that there was an entire extra scene that provided some appreciated context. I'm so grateful someone managed to restore the show to a watchable state. Another scene with expanded context is the beginning with Rowan meeting the disguised Torque. There's a brief fight between them, and Torque making up a story about trying to find the scroll himself. On my DVD, this is all pretty cut down. The knight shows up, Rowan pushes him, and then they're totally cool with each other, and that's the whole scene. It makes it a bit sillier than in the more extended version. Tyrune is the name of the three-headed dragon, which everyone just knows at the end. I wonder if it'll stick around for the whole series as a rival to Pyre. Decent episode, not the best, but it's still a fun one. So that's it for this one, hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
You impudent little